joining us here on the programme. Pleasure to talk to you. We now move over to South Asia, where tensions flared for the second day outside the Nepali army headquarters in Badharakali, as Gen Z protesters remained divided over who should lead the interim government. Rival factions supporting former Chief Justice Sushila Karki and Kathmandu Mayor Belen Shah clashed outside the army complex, while supporters of Dharan Mayor Harka Sampang also joined the fray. The protests, sparked by a short-lived social media ban and long-standing grievances over corruption, nepotism and unemployment, have left over 30 people dead and forced the escape of more than 13,500 prisoners nationwide. Meanwhile, Nepal's President Ramchandra Pudhal said that he is working to end the crisis that hit the Himalayan nation after deadly protests this week removed the Prime Minister and left Parliament in flames. He further asked all parties to remain confident that a solution is being sought quickly to address the demands of the protesting citizens. Now, some Gen Z residents in Nepal are hopeful of a brighter future for their country following days of anti-government protests. Let's listen into them.
We're expecting to make our country like Denmark, free of corruption, and we are literally we are going to make and we are going to choose the leader. We are hoping also to choose a very kind leader and very hardworking leader who are literally going to make our country very beautiful as it is in nature. We are going to make our country literally beautiful in every aspect, like in economy and education. We are going to develop our country, and I'm hoping so. We all Gen Zs are, even we all Nepalese are expecting the same things from the new leader who we are going to choose in few days.
अब आउने दिनहरुमा यस्तो भ्रष्टाचारहरु नहोस् र जति नै युवाहरु बाहिर हजारौं लाखौं युवाहरु बाहिर विदेशिनु परेको छन् त्यो दिनहरु चाहिँ फेरि फर्केर नआओस् र बाहिर जानु भएको युवाहरु पनि नेपालमै रहनु र नेपालमै केही रोजगारहरु पाओस् भन्न चाहन्छु र आउने दिनहरु राम्रो होस्.
Meanwhile, other Gen Z residents believe that the destruction caused in the country has been for a good cause. They remain hopeful for a good leader to lead the country. We are now joined by Major General Sudhakar Ji. He is a senior geopolitical and strategic defence expert, and he joins us live from New Delhi. Thank you very much, Major General, for joining us as always. Of course, we have seen some incredible images coming out of Nepal of buildings set on fire, and of course, which ended in the deaths of 30 people, but also the Prime Minister Oli stepping down. Do you think that Nepal's young population have a brighter future at the end of these few days of chaos?
Thomas, good evening. Thank you for getting me to your show.
Good evening.
And as regards the question which we have asked, actually it has got a long-term perspective. Let me share with you very quickly that the Nepal, having gravitated from monarchy to a kind of a parliamentary democracy, it has had a constitution changed 6 times. Once in 1948, followed by in 51, 59, 1962, 1990, 2007. The latest one, which everyone expected to be holding hope, was in 2015. Unfortunately, the country itself has not been able to stabilize on the new constitution and giving rise to a kind of a frequent change of government. There is no accountability, there is no objectivity, there are no policy formulation or legislation of any law taking place, meaningful and substantive laws. As a result, the aspiration and the expectations of the people, they have continued to remain belied in the backdrop of huge unemployment problem. It's almost crossing 20% as on today, shooting through the roof. There are 400,000 Nepali youth reportedly have been moving out overseas, looking out for employment opportunities in countries like Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, Japan, such like countries, as also Middle East. They are not getting, we all are aware of the status of employment opportunities the world over. Third and most important thing is that we need to remain mindful of the fact that when we talk about the Gen Z, you see, there is a master, there is a peddler behind what is coming to be visible to our naked eyes, you and me. I personally feel when you join the dots, no security incident taking place should ever be analyzed in isolation. You have to join the dot and, let a pattern emerge from Maldives, from Sri Lanka to Maldives to Bangladesh to Nepal now. It actually gives me a logic and a justification to come to a conclusion that there is some big planner behind all this. So who is this big planner? As on today, I do not have any substantive evidence, but when I join the dots and with the apps which have been actually banned, 26 apps banned, and subsequently the ban has been revoked, and bringing normalcy and some kind of degree of stability back to Nepal, I have all the reasons that the finger is pointing somewhere towards the west. So to answer your question, normalcy is definitely warranted. The people and the youth of Nepal, they definitely deserve a progressive and a kind of a forward-looking future. But whether it will take place in a reasonable future or not, it's anybody's guess. The time will say. Back to you, Thomas.
Yes, thank you very much, Major General Sudhakar, for joining us on the programme. Always a pleasure to get your insight. Well, that is all that we have time for.